What's up YouTube, welcome back to WackedOutEcig. Today we have a new review for you, and it is another mini box mod. It's the Eleaf iStick 50 watt. You might have heard of it before. We also have another Canadian e-liquid company called PurEliquid. On the packaging that the iStick 50 watt came in, it has an image of a silver device, even though I got a black one. So if you get one in the mail and it's silver, don't be too freaked out by it. Inside you have the iStick 50 watt. Underneath that you get the USB cable, the user manual, and an Eagle cone threaded adapter. And that's pretty much it for the box. So this is the Eleaf iStick 50 watt. It's a very small device. It's very simple looking, but it still looks good. At the top and bottom you have a chrome plating top, and you can see here a bit of scratching from screwing on different atomizers, but honestly I've seen that in almost every device I've come into contact with. And once it's screwed in, you can't see that. So for me, it's not that big of a deal. You do have a spring-loaded 510, which I am very happy to see. As I say, every device nowadays should have a spring-loaded 510 to fit all your atomizers and tanks. You have two buttons, an up and a down for adjusting your wattage and different settings, and you have a fire button. Both of these are really clicky. The fire button is a bit more clicky as well. So at the back you have the USB charging port, and it's on the side, so you will not have to worry about laying it down to charge it. You can stand it up, which is another great thing to see along with the spring-loaded 510. Inside of this tiny device, for a quick size comparison, this is an 18650 battery. It's not that much taller than one 18650, and according to the milliamp hour, the 18650s that I have are 2500, and this inside of it has a built-in 4400. So it's half of it is about the same size as an 18650. I would say that there's maybe two cells, maybe equivalent to an 18650 inside of there that's providing the power. To turn it on, it's 5 clicks of the fire button, and you get the display. If you don't like it on that side, you can switch it around. It's just 5 clicks to turn it back off, and then you hold both the up and the down button, and then it switches. So to turn it back on, 5 clicks, and it's back on, and that's on the other side. But I prefer it switched back over, so I will switch it again, and it's back there. Back on again. Okay, to change the wattage, the right button is to adjust it upwards. It goes up to 50 watts, and it's pretty fast. I don't have any problems with the speed that it's going. To adjust it down, you just press the left button or the down button, and that goes all the way down to 5 watts. So pretty good range on there if you want to fire your lower end atomizers. On the left there you have the battery capacity, how much is left. Mine's about halfway. It will say no atomizer if no atomizer is on there. It's good. It's a good security notification. Yeah, mine's about halfway, and I've been using this for a couple days now. Not constantly, but quite a bit, and to go down halfway, I think that's pretty impressive. In the middle there, at the top, you will see the resistance of your atomizer. Right now it's 0.0 because there's no atomizer on, but it will tell you the resistance of the atomizer when one is on there, and for me it's been pretty accurate. Under the resistance, you have the voltage that it's putting out according to the wattage that it's putting out. And if you don't like dealing in wattage and you like dealing in and you like adjusting and vaping in voltage, you just click the fire button 3 times and it will switch to voltage, and then it will give you the corresponding wattage as well. And this goes from 2 volts all the way up to 10 volts, but keep in mind that the highest capacity it'll go to is 50 watts, so that depends on the resistance of your coil. Switching back to wattage, it's 3 clicks again, and back to wattage. I've been using this mainly with the Subtank Mini, and yes, it does fit flush on there. There is no overhang on the side there because it's about 22 millimeters, or it might be 23, but nevertheless it looks really good on there. This is just another example of how another 22 millimeter device will look on it. This is a dripping atomizer, and is at 0.5 ohms, and I can bump this all the way up to 50 watts, and it will fire no problem. It's firing at 5 volts. If you're still using beginner Ego threaded devices, they do include this adapter that you can screw into the 510. It will sit flush on there, and then you can pop your lower end clearimizers onto there, and it will fire them well because it fires all the way down to 5 watts. Along with the iStick 50 watt, I was sent 5 different liquids from PurEliquid. From the right, I was sent a honeydew, a grape crush, a White Frezee, double apple, and cooling menthol. My favorite flavor out of all these has to be the White Frezee, because like the Blue Sky Bitch that I reviewed from Evaporated, it is a White Frezee instead of a Blue Frezee, and I really like that flavor. So that's what I got for you guys. We'll go back out now and I'll talk a little bit about the PurEliquid and the iStick 50 watt, go over some pros and cons. Well, that's the PurEliquid for you and the iStick 50 watt. I've been using this mostly with the Subtank Mini because, as I said in my review for the Subtank Mini, this is my new favorite tank, and this iStick 50 watt is my new favorite mod. So together it's just a match made in heaven. I don't really have any problems with this combination at all. Having a built-in battery and a USB port, it does mean you can charge it, you can vape it while charging. While it's charging, it won't show the screen unless you click the button, obviously, but just leaving it plain, it will give you like the battery symbol, and it will flash between your battery life, what's left, and how much it's increasing by. It will flash between that and a lightning bolt kind of charging symbol. Out of the PurEliquids, the White Frezee has to be my favorite. I would compare it to the Blue Sky Bitch by Evaporated. It's another Frezee flavor, and I really love these. This one is kind of, it has that cold sensation in the back of my throat that I didn't get from the Blue Sky Bitch. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I really enjoy it. The other ones are more basic flavors. They're good as well. The Grape Crush tastes like any grape Hubba Bubba kind of gum that you might have tried before, mixed with a grape soda, that kind of flavor. The honeydew is a pretty good honeydew flavor. It doesn't taste as much as it's not that much of a fresh honeydew, but it's a pretty strong flavor, so it's pretty enjoyable if you like melon flavors as well. The cooling menthol is just a straight menthol. If you do like menthol, that's for you, I guess. I like menthol flavors, but not plain, so that's not one of my favorites. The double apple is a nice apple flavor. If you're into those simple kind of flavors, that could probably be an all-day vape for you. All of these that I got were, I'm not sure of the exact PG-VG ratio, but I know it's higher PG because it's a very thin liquid and it holds up well in my tank, so that's a plus as well. It's not as good for dripping. I want to say a big thank you to Pacific Smoke once again for sending both of these products out to me. I haven't had any problems with Pacific Smoke. They've been really good to me, and there's been a lot of back and forth between us talking about new products and the new stuff they're getting in. So it's a really good wholesale distributor for e-cigs in Canada. If you haven't heard about them, the link will be in the description for them as well. If you're a vendor, what Pacific Smoke can do for you is basically cut out that shipping time coming in from China, so you can get products a lot quicker and get them out a lot quicker as well. As always, I would like to say thank you so much for watching. If you want to get in contact with me, you can contact me on YouTube, you can contact me on the forum, WackedOutEcig, great forum for all of your vaping needs pretty much. The WackedOutEcig link will be in the description with my username in it, so you can find me. Please leave a comment below if you've tried any PurEliquid flavors, what's your favorite one, and if you've tried the iStick 50 watt as well, let me know your thoughts on it because I'm really digging this device right now. Once again, don't forget to subscribe. We have a lot more products coming as usual. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.